to Machado. And the pitch is lined on one hop to Cano. Flip it to short one. And they throw to third. Why? I don't know. The throw back to second. Nix back to third. Euclid tags the runner.
So it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter coming on now with a runner at first and one gone. Here's a hard hit ball back up the middle. The second for one. On to Moss, and they get the double play to get him out of the inning.
Game-saving catch. And that'll end the inning. What a play.
Now from the windy city of Chicago, there's a beautiful look at fabled Wrigley Field. And before we close in on first pitch, a look at the starting lineups here for the finale. Chris Miller.
Hold it back.
Grounded to Chavez. This could be two. To Dozier for one. On to Moss, and they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Line to left. Miller is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Chris Miller.
Can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second. Brewers move out in front now 2-0. And a fastball here is swung on and lifted in the air to left. Miller is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The first thing,
Chris Miller will step in now.
They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. The throw to the plate. And they are on the board as the run scores from second to make this a 2-1 game now. Chris Miller. Now a ball swung on and taken the opposite way out toward fairly deep left center. Gomez is there to make the catch, and they'll get out of this with the lead intact. Short lead from second, now the pitch. Now a ball hit in the air to left center. Miller arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down.
Sam catch on that one. Springing to the top of the wall, he holds it in.
Are you kidding me?
You don't get much better than that.
MLB The Show has baseball now from the banks of the Ohio River as we welcome you to Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. And before we get too much further, here's a look at each manager's starting lineup here for the opener. Chris Miller. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. 2-2 pitch is hit in the air out to left. Miller is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. Chris Miller. Try again, 1-2. Now here's a hard hit ball. Caught out there at second base. Struck well, but the leadoff man set. Goes down to get this thing as this is lifted in the air to straightaway left. Miller will drift over to his right a few steps as he takes it for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back to Chris Miller. Now a ball hit hard towards the hole. And this is going to find its way into left for a one-out knock.
He's got
and was a strikeout victim last time. And here's a fastball that swung on and lifted down the left field line. Long run, but he tracks this one down out there for the second out. Nice play.
Now this is a really...
Chris Miller. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out. Sliced hard down the left field line. And this will get by him at third down the line. It's a fair ball. Around third and being waved on home. And he is in to score as well. 2 big insurance runs there.
Save to Jesse Crane.
Frazier, the third baseman. And And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. And he'll put this one away without much trouble, and the Cubs have taken game one of the...
Breaks for the plate. Here's the throw. Wow. He is out. The Buccos win it. Raise the Jolly Roger. They waved home Shearholtz. He's thrown out at the plate. The Buccos win their...
MLB The Show has baseball now from the banks of the Ohio River as we welcome you to Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. And before we progress any further, let's have a quick look at our two starting lineups for tonight. Chris Miller, here in this first month of the year. Now a swing as he shoots this one over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 2 pitch. And he gets around on the fastball here as this is hit fairly well out toward left field. Miller has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1.
He's starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
And he'll pull this one down a step or two in front of the warning track, and the inning is...
All right, jump on him.
Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. And he'll reach to knock this ball down. But he knows he's got no chance at first, so we'll see how they score that. Most likely an infield single. Chris Miller.
Check the plate. He almost went around right there, but that's a good job to hold it back.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. And a ground out victim as last time. Here's a fastball that swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Miller will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
Whoa, and that...
Chris Miller. Out in front a bit as this is pulled down the line to first. And this will get past Votto down the line, a fair ball. And they're not going to get him at third, so runners at second and third now with only 1 gone. Bases loaded.
And that key hit, it still hasn't shown up yet. Like you say, you got the...
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And the second run will come across as well, so they're on the board at least. It's 6-2 now.
Another walk-off, and the Rays survive to play another game. Rays win! Rays win! Rays win! 5-4!
Afternoon baseball now from the home of the Reds since 2003. Great American Ballpark here in Cincinnati. And before we close in on first pitch, a look at the starting lineups here for the finale. Chris Miller will take his first swings here. Now a fastball, and he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Under it is Frazier now, and that's out number 2. Chris Miller. Mistake so far.
And that's not going to last forever, especially in this place.
And that's through for a base hit.
Cut it. Hold on to it.
A little bad luck there defensively. If that's hit at an infielder, it's a double play. But instead, now you're in hot water here with 1 away.
Goes the other way with a curveball here, and he got a lot of it out to deep left. Miller retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So Chris Miller comes the 1-2. And this is swung on and missed, though he will need to do a little housekeeping at first. And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
Let's go.
And there's the 4th wide one, so they'll go after the next guy with a force at any base here and 2 men gone. Chris Miller will start things off. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Chris Miller.
6 miles an hour.
And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now. Now the 1-2. Looked like a sinker there, but he got under it anyway. This is lifted out to left. And a diving try in left, but he can't come up with it.
Game long.
For the Reds.
Walk-off!
good look there at the familiar ivy-covered walls of Wrigley Field on the north side of Chicago. And before we get too much further, here's a look at each manager's starting lineup here for the opener. Chris Miller will stand in, and he's seen that average climb the past. On the move is Lake. Now a fastball as this is hit fairly well out toward left center. And Gonzalez will put this one away for round number 2. Goes down to get this thing as this is lifted in the air to straightaway left. Miller is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Left field. Miller is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Chris Miller, the 2-2 coming.
Your pitch right here.
Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. And this gets on through into right, and he's aboard with the leadoff single.
Yeah.
A base hit his first time around. Now here's a line drive out to left center. That's over the head of Tulowitzki for a base hit. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game. Chris Miller. And looked like he jammed him that time a bit as it's hit in the air to center field. Stubbs patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. And the runner not tagging will retreat to Chris Miller.
It's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Stubbs is there, 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. In the air to left center. And this will be taken in without much trouble. It's an easy start to the 7th. 2 gone. Chris Miller.
Good. It just takes a nosedive right at the end.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
To end the game! Unbelievable! Denard Span has done it again! He saves the night! What a play to end the game!
And boy, are we happy.
Here's Luis Cruz. He has flied out and struck out. Manny Machado, foul territory, long throw. Oh, mercy! Got to see that one for a few years.